What is the one thing that is the tried and true method, the clear pathway to success over and over again, but unfortunately it's just not that sexy? Now, I won't tease you because teasing is kind of sexy sometimes. It's the simple fact of consistency. And this is something that I want to encourage all of us to really cultivate as we begin this new step into 2025, or maybe you're just starting a new project if you're watching this a little bit later. By the way, my name is Jesse. Welcome to Art and Void. Go ahead and subscribe and like this video. I'm a little inspired by this. I'm out here in nature, inspired by Kabir. She has a YouTube channel called The Pursuit of Wisdom. She was on the podcast not long ago. She on the Art and Void podcast, and a lot of her videos she's wandering around in nature, different locations. So she encouraged me to try it out. I'm out here in the desert, so if I walk around and I try to film myself, I will probably walk right into a really dangerous cactus. So I'm not going to do that, but it's a really beautiful day and the sun is setting. Anyway, let's get to the video. Consistency. And I just want to implore and encourage everyone to develop a vision that they can commit to with consistency. And it's so easy in this day and age to jump onto the next exciting thing, but there's so much value in consistency, and it's a revealer of character as well. It is a revealer of what is true about who you are and what you believe. And if you think about, the reality is, we look at a lot of artists and we see them have their breakout success or whatever that might be. But the vast majority of people who find success, however you're going to define that, don't do so as like a flash in the pan, don't have this massive just one-time success. Certainly that can happen, but over and over, it is the entrepreneur who is committed to it for 10 years. It is the musician who has been gigging, putting out music, refining their craft for over 10 years. It is the author who has been over and over and over just consistently putting in the work and the effort. And they are the ones who eventually reach a threshold. And so when we are all kind of setting our new visions, our new goals for 2025, or taking something on, be aware of the, even here on YouTube, you can find all these things of do this, and in 1 month you'll have, make all this money. Just be cautious of that. Might be baiting you for their own clicks. And figure out what is something you can commit to and be consistent with. Because ultimately, if you're an artist and you want to make art your life, and art is your life, then something like a quick little fad or a quick trick is not really. It shows that you're just chasing maybe the attention. It shows that maybe you're just chasing the end result. But the artist and creating art is all about the process of it. Now, that doesn't mean that we should only think that things will take 20, 30, 40 years. But just be aware of what's going on inside. And if you're just chasing some kind of, dream reality of what you think it means to be a successful artist. But the point here is, look at a lot of the artists who we now know and love, and look at the path that it took them. The more often than not you find someone even someone who's almost synonymous with the craft of acting, like Anthony Hopkins. He was just acting and kind of just grinding away in a lot of ways up until he was 55 years old. And then he had the Silence of the Lambs when he broke out, and now he's he's freaking Anthony Hopkins. J.K. Rowling was a middle-aged mother getting rejection letter by rejection letter, and now she's a freaking billionaire from being an author. And those are just a couple of examples. There are actually a lot of them that did not really find their breakthrough, and they would not have had their breakthrough if not they had just stayed committed to the process and to the purpose of being an artist. And for those of us, this is a lifelong passion. But passion doesn't mean that things are like flare up and flare out. You know, sometimes we can have bursts of energy, of course, but thinking things in terms of, all right, so set a goal for yourself this year of what you'd like to accomplish for 2025. But with that, design some kind of process of inputs that you can develop that you will remain consistent with for 6 months to 12 months. And what happens is, in that process, if you're just committed to that and you're going to stay consistent, you're going to run into challenges, you're going to have setbacks, you're going to have things in life that just come up that maybe derail you, but you're committed to the process of it, and you're just going to look at consistency rather than just jumping to what the next thing might be, the new algorithm hack might be, and maybe even that is part of your consistency, is just to learn how to market yourself in a better way, in a more effective way, and be playful with that and realize it's not this thing that has to happen right now, right away. You're going to be okay, and your life as an artist is a long one. But if you stay consistent with something, you're going to beat out 95% of the people who, I know a lot of them. I used to play music festivals. I've been at film festivals. I've worked alongside other passionate artists who have just surrendered and given up because it was too difficult. But if you understand that the challenge is also part of the process, and every time you face a new challenge and you work through it, perhaps you get some community support, you strengthen yourself, and you get into a place that someone else gave up. Get yourself to a place and through a spot where others have given up, and that puts you ahead of the game. You know, there's a reason why all of us kids were taught the childhood story of the tortoise and the hare, and that's very relevant in today's culture of trying to grab attention, the flashy new thing. But if you just stay consistent, your eyes on the prize, you will get there. You will find versions of success, and you have no idea what's in store for you, because with that consistency, month after month, year after year, you're getting better as an artist. You're growing, hopefully, as a human being. So I know it's not always super sexy and it's not exciting all the time, but find some joy in being consistent and setting yourself apart from how a lot of other people function. And because of that, they give up because they're not seeing immediate results. But being an artist is a life path, and it's a purpose that we are pursuing with a spiritual passion that will last our whole lives. And we artists, we grow and we evolve through time. So it's even possible that this iteration of you and your art is just a part of what you will find and the earlier stages of growth. But when you stay consistent, you will mature, and when you find that voice, when you find that moment, I'll be prepared for it. So thank you for watching this. It's a little bit different video. Didn't go off of a script here. I just wanted to get out here in nature and share some thoughts with you. If you like this, let me know. Also, if you are looking to really step up and take this journey of yours to next level, engage with the community, and you can engage with me directly in the Art and Void community space. There's a link to the Art and Void school community below, and we are doing a lot. In January, we're doing a 21-day journal challenge. I provide journal prompts every single day for 21 days. And we are doing a workshop later in the month and a lot of other cool stuff. We have our weekly calls, and you have access to all of the courses in there as well. So the sun is about to go down. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel and leave a comment. See you in the next one.